Song. We are going live on YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on YouTube. Let's get you guys on over for the rundown. Here's what I'm thinking. If we get 200, I know I'm asking for a lot. Not really. If we get let's go 100. If we get 100 viewers over on YouTube, I'll probably keep it open today and do a free stream with you. And I'll trade live with you guys for free. Dustin, what's up, man? I've been forgetting about you. I never forget about you, man. I just saw your message in TikTok the other day. I never forget about you, bro. Weren't you up in the free community yesterday? Asking some questions, and we were up in there holding it down, helping you out? Yeah, man. I don't forget about you, dude. Come on. Come on. All right, everybody's coming on over. So as you guys land over here in the YouTube, just go ahead and say good morning. Where are you guys tuning in from? I'm ready to rock and roll with you guys. Oh, yeah. All right, 10 viewers. There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Hump Day. Wednesday, baby. We are back, ready to attack it. We're going to have a good day. All right, what's up? Good morning, Christian from North Carolina. What's up from North Carolina? How's it up there right now? Is it cold? It got down to 30 degrees. 30 degrees in Florida, dude, and I'm in Tampa. That's cold, man. PC, what's up? Patrick, what's up, brother? South Carolina, North Carolina. I can dig it. The Carolinas are absolutely beautiful. It's 9:02. We got 28 minutes to market open. We got NVIDIA, Tesla, SpyQs to discuss. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive right into it, guys. We got 18 viewers. That's what's up. We're going to dive into it here in a moment. Let's just make sure everybody has a chance to get pushed over. All right, let's do it. Like I said, if we get 100 viewers, on YouTube, I'm just going to do a live stream with you guys today, free, and we will trade the market together. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, again, good morning. We're going to go ahead and dive right into it. We are going to start the pre-market rundown show. And what is the pre-market rundown show? That's exactly what it is. It's a show where we run it down by your host, me, Josh. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be basically getting you guys prepared for the trading day. This is my process that I go through every day to get really prepared, to understand and identify where I want to put my money, where I want to be looking for trades so I can make profit on the day, right? Really just handing everything to you on a silver platter. So you can literally take this, apply it, run with it, and really increase your chances of having some good trades today, right? That's key, having good trades. And guess what? If you have good trades, a byproduct of that is you're going to probably make some money. So that's what the rundown is, getting you guys completely prepared from the top down, giving it to you on a silver platter, doing the hard work for you, putting my name behind this, putting my reputation behind this, explaining where I'm looking to put my money, how I'm looking to navigate this market, and how I'm looking to make some profit for the day. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to start with the economic calendar as always. We do have FOMC minutes coming on up here this afternoon. I don't think FOMC minutes today is going to be a really big market mover. For example, we'll see. We already know the Fed's stance. We already know what the Fed's plans are for the year of 2025. So again, I don't think there's going to be anything within those minutes that we don't know where we see the market really react. So today, Wednesday, January 8th, we do have some medium impact data. Again, EIA crude oil stock exchange 1030. Not really market moving. We got FOMC minutes here at 2 p.m. Eastern today. And we just had our jobless claims data at 8:30. Josh, jobless claims Wednesday? What? Isn't that a Thursday thing? It normally is, but markets closed tomorrow. All right, so the markets closed tomorrow. We had our jobless claims here this morning. All right, but FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. So we're pretty much in the clear, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go right to the SPY, the Qs. and I'm going to give you guys the plans for the day. If you guys are in our mentorship, 9:30 comes around, and you're like, Josh, I need help with these zones, man. These zones that you gave me, I don't even have the zones anywhere close to yours. Help me learn. We'll jump in a breakout session in the Zoom. We'll work together one-on-one, and I will help you dial this in further today. All right, so if you guys are on TikTok, you need to go to YouTube, right? Because here moving forward, if the ban goes through on TikTok, that's where we're going to be, is on YouTube, right? Probably every freaking day moving forward. So make sure you're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Go to our Instagram. Go ahead and follow us as well. The links are in my profile. They're on TikTok. So make sure you guys go do that, because if this gets shut down, you're like, man, I was learning a lot from Josh. You can still learn, right? I'm definitely going to be doing this just on a different platform. So you guys know we do top-down analysis. Start on the daily, find our key levels, our key zones, drill it all the way down to a lower time frame, and build plans off these key zones. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do, because we got some time to make up, and I want to look at your stocks for the day as well. So SPY, first key level. This is going to be a make or break for the SPY. We're going to label this our LITS, our LITS for the day. This is going to be a make or break. That is between 590.65 to 591.13. Above that zone, your next daily zone is up here between 594.99 to 595.36. Those are your top two levels of resistance right now. To the downside, you have this lower zone of support between 584.45 to 584.92. And then we have this daily gap here on the SPY. All right, so you see that we still have this unfilled region here on the SPY. So this gap is still valid. We could still fill the gap. We could still trade inside and off of the gap. So go ahead and mark up that gap as well. Bottom end of this gap is at 576.76. Top end of this gap is at 580.53. So what do you have? You have two key zones. You have two key zones of resistance. You have two key zones of support. Okay, and then you have this potential gap fill area as well. So let's go ahead and build our unbiased plans. I love it, man. I love coming in with no bias. So what we do is we look at both sides of the market. We look at potential long opportunity. We look at potential short opportunity, because we don't care if the market goes up 10 points or down 10 points. You just want to be on the right side of the trade. Imagine coming in with so much bearish bias that you get short and you miss the 10-point move to the upside because you're biased. You got to kick yourself in the ass, right? So remove the bias and look at both sides of the market and just wait for the market to do something and then just trade accordingly. So here are going to be a couple plans for the day. We're going to have two plans off that line in the sand zone. We're going to have two plans off this lower level of support, okay? Plan number one is the SPY opens, pushes up into that LITS, and we get rejected, and we see there's clearly more sellers than buyers, and we can't break it. We start to top out. We're rolling on over. We fail to get above it. We're going to get short off that zone of resistance. We're going to look to ride this back down to our next lower zone of support, and that's that 584.45 to 584.92 zone. That is going to be trade plan number one. Trade plan number two. The SPY opens, and we break through that top zone of key resistance with force. We see buyers are in control. We break that level with force. Then we're going to wait for a healthy retest. If we see that strong break, healthy retest, and we see there are more buyers now present than sellers, and we hold above that key daily zone, we're going to get long here on the SPY from that 590 zone up into our next zone near 595. Not only do we have that key daily zone at 595, go back to Monday's high a day and run a downtrend here on the SPY. We have Monday's high a day, and then Tuesday's high day. Connect those 2 points with a downtrend. What do you notice about that downtrend? The third point lines up with that daily zone. So that's a phenomenal. I was going to say phenomenal and fantastic, and I almost said phenomatastic. That's a phenomatastic key zone to get out. If we get long on that trade we're talking about, that's a key level of resistance to get out at. Because what am I looking to do if we hit that trend line and hit that daily zone of resistance? I'm looking to get short off that level because they already have confluences. Multi-day downtrend, key daily zone of resistance. So if we see the long setup, we'll get long from that 591 zone, the lits, up to this 595 zone, which is also that multi-day downtrend. That's where I get out of the long and I start looking to get into the short side and take puts off all of that top resistance. Okay? That's going to be like 3 game plans, right? That's going to be a 2-in-1, baby. 2-in-1. So first one is getting short off our key level of resistance. Second plan is the break, the retest to get long. Third game plan, getting short off that trend line and that daily zone of resistance. You got 1 plan, 2 plans, 3 plans built. Why do I do this? I don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know how the market's going to set up. But if I have 10 high probability plans built, I just need one of those 10 things to present itself. That's it. Just one of those potential 10 things to set up, present itself. That's tradable. So I can make money. I want to be ahead of the curve. I want to be one step ahead. I want to think of every possible scenario for today and what kind of things we could see so I know exactly how I would react if I saw that setting up. There's 3 potential plans for you here today. Right? Let's go ahead and build the 2 plans to the downside. If the SPY opens and we dump down into this lower zone of support between 584.45 to 584.92, and we hold that on up as support, we want to look to get long off that level back up into that line in the sand zone and just trade it from zone to zone. But if we come down and we lose that level, and if we drop below it with force, let's see if we retest it as intraday resistance. If we see that retest and we see there's substantially more sellers than buyers present at that point in time, we're looking to get short and take puts from that zone down to 580.53. That's the top end of the gap. That's first target. Okay? Then, if we get inside the gap and stay inside the gap, we're going to hold a runner down to 576.76, and that's our main profit target where we look to close up the entire position. Okay, so that's going to be our next plan here for the day. Okay, so we hold that zone of support, we get long. We crack it, retest it, we get short to 580.53, first target. Second target, if we get there, 576.76, and that's where we are all out of the SPY. All right, so that's the SPY. We're going to go ahead and move into the Qs now because we still have Tesla and NVIDIA for the day. Q. We're going to rip through this. Line in the sand. Your lits is 514.65 to 515.15. Above that, your next key daily level of resistance is 519.24 to 519.62. And then your next key lower zone of support is down here between 510.26 to 510.95. What are we doing right now on the Qs? We're sitting right at that line in the sand. That's our make or break, guys. We want to see if something can set up off that zone, right? Anything that sets up, I'm going to take the trade. So if we see that zone holding on up as support intraday today, I want to get long up to that 519 zone and just trade it from key zone to key zone, right? But if we see price falling back below that line in the sand, I want to see price just hold below it. I want to see there's more sellers than buyers. If that's what we see take place, that we're just hitting that zone, we're getting rejected and we cannot break above it, I want to get short off that zone and play puts down into that 5-10 zone and just trade from zone to zone. That's it, guys. Those are the two plans here on QQQ today. And that's where I'm going to leave you with the Qs because we're going to be opening near this zone. So I think something can realistically set up off this zone, right? It's either A, going to be respected as resistance. We play it short. B, going to be respected as support, and we play it long. Now we just sit back and wait and see which one of those two things potentially set up. There's an 80% chance something sets up off that zone, long or short. And we're just dialed in, waiting for something like that to set up for us. That's QQQ today. And those are your key significant zones that you want to look to trade off of, guys. All right, wait for price to get there. Wait for price action to validate an entry and just trade it from zone to zone. Keep your trading simple, but keep it very effective. That's the Qs. Now let's go over to NVIDIA. Someone was talking about NVIDIA today, and there's a couple things I see. Massive drop yesterday, down about 6.2%. Came up, barely swept those all-time highs, and just freaking dumped 13 points to the downside. Massive drop. So here's a couple things that I notice. We have an unfilled daily gap. We can see a gap fill bounce today. And we got some nice key levels of upper resistance here on NVIDIA today. I'm more interested in the gap on NVIDIA, okay? But I'm going to give you all the zones, all the key levels, because you can still trade off these zones and levels. So, for example, if you come up to this top zone of resistance and you can't break it, you can get short. If you come up to resistance and break it and hold it, you can get long from zone to zone. So I'm going to give you the zones, but I want to stress I'm more interested in getting long for a gap fill bounce today here on NVIDIA. So what's the gap level? 138.87 to 139.75. That's the gap. So if NVIDIA opens, comes down and fills this gap, I want to get long for a gap fill bounce. I'll put stops right below the gap. That'll be my stop loss level. My entries will be right there as close to the bottom as possible. And I'll look to see if I can take this back up to pre-market highs of 142.78. And then potentially my next daily zone of resistance, which is between 144.21 to 144.91. That would be my main profit target today here on NVIDIA. All right? So that's my main plan. That's where I'm putting my money if it sets up. All right? But again, you got that lower gap we just gave you. You got this top zone of resistance between 144.21 to 144.91. Above that, your next resistance level is 149.32 to 149.80. And if we fall below this daily gap, your next lower daily zone of support is all the way down between 134.62 to 134.81. I like the gap. All right, that's it. I like the gap opportunity. So if we come down, fill this gap, hold it to support, I'm ideally looking for the long up into the 144 zone. All right, if we fall below the gap and have a proper retest with some confluence, I may take it short down to that 134 zone. I may. I got to have another reason to take the trade. Like there has to be another separate reason, valid, present to take it. And so again, discretion, have your confluences, have your reasons. Because if I don't have my confluences and reasons, I won't take this. But I will take the first trade on the gap bounce. So if we come down, fill the gap, and bounce, I'll definitely play that long back into the 144s on NVIDIA. All right? Do you plan SPY and trade ES? Yes. So I will plan the SPY, and I will trade futures just like I trade options, man. So I do all of my analysis on the SPY. I build my plans on the SPY, and I assess my risk-reward correctly, whether that's an option or a futures contract. But my trading goes down on the SPY and the Qs. Or my analysis goes down on the SPY and the Qs. I'll trade options based on my SPY Q analysis. I'll trade futures based on my SPY Q analysis. Yes. Last one to discuss, and then we'll look at some of your stocks. We got Tesla. Someone was asking me about Tesla, and Tesla looks decent. So you have a line in the sand here on Tesla. Give me 1 second real quick. I think we have another confluence. I think we might have a fib level here. Go ahead and take it from the swing low to the swing high. Is that at a fib level? It is. It's at the 61.8, believe it or not. It's right at that 61.8. So I like that level. It's going to be a Litz. That line in the sand on Tesla is between 390.79 to 392.85. All right? So we're going to build 2 plans off that level because that's it. 2 plans off that level. Plan number 1 is if we're holding above that zone as support today, and we see there's more buyers than sellers, right? And we have good price action off that zone, I'm going to get long and play calls on Tesla back up to 399 and then $400. First target. 399 and then $400. First target. Then, if we continue to see more upside on Tesla, I would like to hold a runner up to 415 as my main profit target here on Tesla. That's going to be trade plan number 1, right? Now, what are we going to do? You guys know we're going to build an opposite plan and have it in place just in case. We built a plan to the long side. So now what? Let's think, what if it's a short today and not a long? Let's build the short. If we fall back below that zone and we stay below that zone as really good intraday resistance and we fail to get back above it and we have more sellers than buyers present, I want to get short off that zone and ride this back down to 380 to the put side here on Tesla. All right. So that's it. We hold that zone of support long to 399 and 400. First target. Second target, 415. If we fall back below this zone and stay below it today, I'm going to get short down to 380 here on Tesla. So, you guys are all set with the SPY, the Qs, Tesla, and NVIDIA. All right, we got some great opportunity, guys. We need one of potential 4 things to set up. We need 1 stock to move well, 1 stock to set up. Out of the 4 potentials we have, we're all set, ready to rock. Today's going to be a good day, guys. I smell opportunity in the air. I smell big profits, but it all comes down to taking the best of the best trades, right? Don't focus on the money. Focus on the trades, and the money will follow. What are you guys looking at today, guys? What else are we looking at? YouTubers. Any other stocks you want me to review? We got 7 minutes to market open. We only got 30 viewers on YouTube. So today is not the day I leave the stream open for free. But the next time I see that we get 100 viewers on our YouTube stream, I will keep the stream open for that day completely free, and we will trade together. So if you're like, dude, that would be awesome, go to our YouTube channel and tune into the next live stream. YouTube is Alpha Day Trading. Or share that with people like, yo, traders, this is a great stream. You're going to learn a lot, right? The dude's on point. Like, come on, let's go. Like, go share the word with people and get people to come over to YouTube, guys. We got 100 viewers. I will literally live stream with you for free, and we'll trade together. Take your own trade and show the P&L. Enough talking. All right, dude. All right, with that being said, so here is my short trade on Monday that I told you guys about. So Monday, SPY, gap fill opportunity for the gap fill rejection as well as that multi-day downtrend. We had the same thing on QQQ. I took the QQQ trade, and I was able to lock in $1,300. So I do this live with my students. All these trades, all the game plans, I put my money where my mouth is. If we see it set up, I take the trade, right? You can fact check me if you want, right? At the end of the day, go back and look at these 4 stocks and see how accurate the stocks move off these key levels. And yes, I do take these trades. Do I lose money? I do lose money. Yeah, do I have losers? I do lose. Absolutely. I'm not 100% right. I'm not even 80% right. My win rate's like in the 60s when it's all said and done. Between my swing trades, my scalps, my day trades, the whole 9. But I lose money, guys. right? And I'm fully transparent with my members in our mentorship. And so, yes, I post up my winners, I post up my losers, I trade off these levels, I trade my game plans, my members trade the game plans, and that's why they're profitable, man. So, fully transparent. I show you guys everything I do. There you go. What else we got? Fubo? Fumo or Fubo? See, Fumo or Fubo. So until I know, let's look at AMD. AMD was a swing trade that we took. I got stopped out on the day we took it, literally on, what was it, Friday? It was Friday. I got stopped out personally on my swing trade for $134 loss. Quite a few of our members held that into the target on Monday, and the contracts moved like $3 a contract from like 6 to 9. So they printed. They did well. They made good money. But I did get stopped out on that trade. They held on to it. They made some profit. Right now, the only thing that I could realistically say on AMD that I would even be remotely interested in, would be a gap fill bounce on AMD, guys. That's it. So if we can come down and fill this daily gap on AMD, I would get long for a gap fill bounce. But here, yeah, you're below the gap, man. I don't like that. You're gapping the gap, right? So you're gapping the gap on AMD. Honestly, man, I don't see anything for the day on AMD. I keep it real. I don't just tell people what they want to hear. I don't see anything on AMD for today. Maybe another swing trade next week. I think very realistically, we could see another swing trade next week. Okay? We were taking this swing trade on Friday. We had a target up against these prior highs at 131. We hit it. It was a great swing trade. It took 3 days to play out. Wonderful shit. I don't think right now it's day tradable, number one, based on us gapping below the gap. But what I do think is maybe coming into next week, we could set up again down around 122 for another swing trade to the long side on AMD. So I'll continue to analyze this this week, next week. And yeah, Michael, if we see this setting up for a day trade, say Friday, I'll tell you. If we see it setting up for a swing trade, I'll let you know what I think I see. All right? YouTube channels, Alpha Day Trading. Rael said, I smoked that swing. Yeah, man, you got like a couple G's out of it, man. A couple bands. It was good. You smoked it, dude. You crushed it. Tom did really good as well. And I think there was other couple members that took it too. Yeah. But I made it back with my swing trade on the Qs from Monday into Tuesday. So I don't feel so bad getting stopped out of AMD for the 130 loss. Got a nice little trade on that swing trade on QQQ puts. So I'm happy. I don't feel as bad. Fubo, last one. Actually, I don't even have time for that, man. I do apologize. But we are going live with members right now for the trading session.
Good morning. Doing well.
That takes my priority, guys. What's up, everybody? Good morning.
There he is.
There he is. My favorite day of the week. Hump day.
There we go.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Tom, good morning to you. Rael, Colt, Trucker Ed, and then everybody else. I think that was it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good job yesterday, buddy. That's all you had.
Thank
this
you.
Nice, profitable day.
Yep, nothing too crazy.
Consistent, man. That's it. Consistent base hits. Next step,
Yep.
Cole, we just start learning how we increase our base hits. That's it.
Yep, my biggest thing lately is just making sure I kind of like do what I did yesterday with posting my whiteboard, just kind of affirmations like that, making sure I stay on the right track with my headspace.
Absolutely. It's all about intention, man. You know, it's easy to just wake up and kind of go with the flow and run on autopilot. But if we have those little reminders, your whiteboard, to keep us aware and keep us intentional, it makes worlds of difference. And you clearly notice the difference that you're seeing. So I like that, those intentions, brother. Good stuff, man.
Yep, thank you.
You're always crushing that morning routine. Becoming a lot easier now. And I'm sure you're starting to fall in love with the routine.
Yeah, I've been getting to bed earlier and getting up earlier. It's been feeling good. I've been feeling great.
Feeling good. That helps you out with your trading too.
Yep.
All right, so we are going to be live now. Market's open, guys. Hedgies come first. Yes, yes.
Use at the bottom of the zone.
Use at the bottom of the zone. Yes, they are sitting right at the
Right.
514.65, the 515.15 zone. So, I mean, QQQ high watch right here, right now. Want to see what decision it makes. Good price action push off the zone. Quick long on up. Crack below with some force like we're kind of seeing. Wait for the retest. And let's play it short. My broker shuts down every night when I don't shut. Give me the hedgy. Give me the hedgy precious. Right.
Option prices are a little rich today.
Where's IV at 19? So you got IV pushing up the last couple of days.
I'm looking at Q puts that are 2.5 points out of the money that have a delta of 34, an IV of 40.
Be like $2, $2.50.
Options are priced at around $1.40.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, I was thinking 1 day out. I always go 1 day out.
I'm just-
They're like 2.5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going out far because you've got tomorrow is closed.
Right, right. So you're looking at DTE zeros. Yeah. So I'd have to be looking at Fridays. Those look like. Appreciate you, Cole, for letting Dustin know about the zone training.
Of course, of course.
Come on, Hedgies, load on up. Hey, we got him. Right. 586 weekly on the SPY. With a 585 monthly. If you guys need any other hedgies for anything else, let me know. Get them for you. But right now, let's grab the Qs. I like where monthly is. They haven't changed. I think they were the same yesterday. You got a 512.50 weekly. 512.50 weekly hit. With a 510 monthly.
How about NVIDIA?
The,
It's probably
that's
not
on the
out.
top of the list. NVDA. You got a 142.50 weekly. 142.50 weekly. You just got with a 141.50 monthly. You guys want Micron too?
Yes.
Okay. MU. Moo. Micron. 102.50 monthly. 102.50 monthly. $101.50 weekly. 101.50 weekly. Pretty tight across the board today. All right. Someone
Good
was
morning,
asking
guys.
about DJ the other day.
Yeah, that was me yesterday. This may be a dumb question,
No such thing.
but do you have hedge pressures on ES or Q NQ?
I think so. Let me check.
What? Okay.
So they have a cheat sheet.
No
They-
hedges on futures. Wait,
Ah,
They post
He's
a
got-
cheat sheet. They do have future hedge pressures. They have a cheat sheet they post.
oh, the math, right?
Here, let's see. Micro, E-mini, S&P 500 index. Not logged into a futures account. From Matt. Yeah, Matt posts some. Here, let me see if I can just join the dude's Discord real quick. Because they posted up Discord. In a voice channel last time. Huh. I'm not getting loaded up in it. Oh why?
No problem.
But yeah, they do have them. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can grab their actual link. It's cool. Oh, found it. Copy. You gotta love in the inspector tool. Copy link address. Paste that in. That. Boop. Look at that. It's easy. But wasn't working, so inspect tool to grab the link from the button. You must complete a few tasks. Read the agreements. You. Huh. Acting a little funky. Weird. Let me try and do this real quick. Okay. Add that. Yeah, I'll work on that and I'll make sure we get them moving forward, man. BJ though, no hedgies on that.
No, yeah, it was for yesterday, but it didn't even come to the level. So I haven't even looked at it today. Thanks anyways.
Yeah, man.
Back to driving.
Back to driving. All right, so we're gonna not be at all-time highs today, right?
No, y'all have moves. Like yesterday, I was my daughter and ooh, no. Let me pass through, dude. Thank you.
I saw the fireworks, man. Did you make some neighbors mad?
Oh man, I wasn't expecting them to be that loud. I mean,
they were loud.
I know the guy that sold them to me. He's another truck driver and he has his own stand as well.
Oh.
And he goes, "You want something like the professionals?" I said, sure.
Sure.
And he said, "Buy this one." And I mean, I got a discount and everything. So I said, "Okay, let's go for it."
He gave you a military mortar.
Who knows?
He gave you one big mortar, big military.
And I said, "Let's do it." And then again, where I live at, there's no restrictions. I can pop fireworks any day.
Yeah.
I did let some of my neighbors know. And then next thing you know, that's it. I popped it and
Boom.
I was like, whoa, that is bad. And my neighbors, they got out and the ones that I don't have their numbers, the alarms went off like 2 blocks away also. I said, oh my God. So I just told the ones that I saw that came out and looked at their cars. I said, it's me. I'm just popping fireworks. I'm sorry. It's my daughter's birthday celebrating.
That's awesome though. I love it.
So my wife only let me pop 9 of those and that's it. She said, no, that's it.
Only 9.
Yeah, kids are back in school. You can't be doing that. I go, all right. So I'm gonna wait till Cinco de Mayo now.
And we just sit back and wait and relax, guys. That's it. We're dialed. We just got to wait for the best of the best. Now, SPY's not anywhere near any key levels. QQQ. Wasn't like the best of the best setup, you know, right at the open, really no sense of direction, looking for a quick retest, never got it. But here's the deal. We finally broke these lows. Right, moving lower. So now if we come back up for the retest into that zone, now we're looking for the short. For the next leg down, we have a new target now. It's not going to be that 510 zone. It's going to be 512.50 weekly hedge. That's your first target. And then your lower zone of daily support. So, what can we do? Swing high, swing low, back up the swing high with a fib extension to see if we have any confluence here on QQQ. You can see that daily zone of resistance right in the middle, kind of the middle, maybe near the bottom end. You do have that fibs golden pocket. So this would be a simple retest off that daily zone. We want to see if we're going to hold below it as resistance. That's also a golden pocket entry on that fib extension. So ideal entries would be 514.78. Stops ideally above that zone just to not get prematurely clipped. First target, low a day. Got to be mindful of that low a day. If we bounce, you might want to trim a little bit there. But realistically, your main first target would be 512.50. Now that I've did the analysis and got that plan built for you, let me see if I can get logged into my broker real quick. And get ready to take this potential trade with you. It's a 3-to-1 to the low a day first target. Down to 512.50, talking to 5-to-1, so risk rewards there. Got a couple confluences off a key daily zone. Let price action or a reaction assist you with validating the entry. But let me see if I can. Damn it, I'm not gonna get. Well, everything happens for a reason. Maybe the trade doesn't set up. Threat blocked. Oh, I hate this thing. What? We've updated. Blocked update. Moved to quarantine. Yeah, I got all these security protocols set up on my computer now because someone stole my identity and they're opening up like hella bank accounts in my name. Personal accounts, business accounts, credit cards. I mean, it's wild.
Oh, they went big on you, huh?
Yeah, I got a Wells Fargo notification yesterday saying, congratulations, your business checking account's open. I'm like, now someone's opening up business accounts in my name. I'm like, money laundering probably? I'm like, come on.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It happens. It happens. What can you do about it? Not worth getting upset about. Just take it one day at a time. Make some progress towards it. I mean, shit, maybe they give me a new social security number. Who knows? Maybe that's a good thing. Start fresh. It's just very time consuming is all. I spent how many hours on the phone yesterday? 7 hours on the phone yesterday. It was fun. Look at that reaction. Nice, man. First target low a day. Entries were there. Would have never had a stop. I'd bring stops break even now if it were me and maybe even trim a little bit. Things already dropped. 75 cents. Close to $1. You know me, I like taking profits quick. Especially this week, price action's been funky. Right? Price action's been whippy. So like with your day trades, quick scalps, in and out quick, at least take some profit quick. Move stops the risk-free break even. If you hit your targets, awesome. Continue the trim. But yeah, don't sit there and really expect follow through with how funky price action has looked this week. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why we want to take some profits quick. And this was the price action pretty funky like this yesterday as well, kind of like it was Monday, or was it a little bit cleaner?
I wasn't here Monday, so I couldn't tell you on that end.
Oh my gosh, price action was brutal, man. Brutal. Ooh, you almost got a stop out up there too.
It was a lot of chop, though, I will say.
Oh man, yeah.
Yesterday.
It was tough on Monday. I closed out a swing trade yesterday. That was the only trade, was the swing.
Not feeling good about nighttime price action.
No.
Not with what I'm used to seeing. It's just very unpredictable for me anyway.
I mean, key, man. That's key. We're unpredictable. That's it. It's consistently unpredictable. And setups are there. We got confluences, but the price action's just not supporting it. It's pretty whippy. So again, with all that being said, in and out. In and out. Get in, get out, get in, get out. Take your profits. A little bit of scalper riskies. We already got some trading profits here on the day. Let's see who's posting up some profits. Oh, take it for a quick scalp. 2-to-1. Let's go, buddy. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Quick in, quick out. with this kind of price action, that's what I would be doing, man. Good job on that trade, Cole.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And you hit a quick little 2-to-1, you said? And so you took it at
Yeah.
2-to-1? Very nice. I like it. Nice 2-to-1 base hit. Good entry. Boom. What's up, buddy?
Yep, pretty much bottom of that wick I got out.
Good job. What was your decision to get out quick and not take it to low a day? Was it due to this week's price action or any other reason? Just curious.
Sort of like I'd say 50% that and 50% is I was kind of just okay with making 2-to-1 on this trade. So
Okay. I respect it, man.
yeah, I wasn't looking to get the whole 5-to-1. You know what I mean? I gotta not be so greedy with that kind of stuff as well in a way and work on that. So
I like it. Yeah, in doing this, you've had some experience taking trades and managing it over an extended period of time into targets and scaling out. Then you have some experience now with especially futures and even just find the cues, scalping in and out quick. That'll give you some really good data to look at to see where you perform better. Are you good at those slower, steadier trades? Or do you seem to nail and hit a majority of those quick scalps? So based on that data, that's going to show you what you should really just focus on and go all in.
yeah, I have noticed that most of my trades are pretty much scalps. I mean, I think like my average trade's probably like 7 to 10 minutes, maybe at most.
Okay.
So
Nice. That was a like a 2-minute one. It was a quick one.
that was like a 1 minute, I think.
Yeah. I mean, still intact, still below the zone. It came up and tapped the top of the zone, so I mean it's technically still intact.
Yeah, it was literally a minute and 1 second.
A minute and 1 second. That was a quick one. So January 8th, AM. Is today a half day? Because on my options chain, the first time I've seen this, it says AM. So it's kind of like, never seen that AM options.
Could be a full day. And the way I read from Top Step is the futures is open tonight and they're closing the market for 8:30 a.m. for
Okay.
rest of day, and then they're gonna open up again for the night session tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the way I read it.
Yeah, I just first time seeing this, it shows on my chain an AM whole thing. I've never seen that before. Any options expire at the end of their last trading day. This option, which is listed by its last trading date, does not expire until the final settlement price is based on the next day's market open.
Did you have an update on the platform? New year, new update.
Nope,
More-
it
more
updates
information.
automatically every time I log in. Wouldn't think it's an update. Oh, don't have funky price action today, man. Spy, dudes. Spy, just top and that's down. Five to 10. January 10th. 5/10s have the 30 delta. Through. I'm still flat, so you guys know. Still flat. Just typing up an order, getting prepared in case we see something, but no trade yet. Wasn't here really yesterday too much to get a sense of price action, but just basing it on Monday. Whew, Monday's price action made me not want to trade, so I'm going to be taking it very, very lightly here today.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I had one trade. It hit the couple targets and then just snapped, and that's right when it started diving down. Because I took the long on that end. I'm in a long right now on Amazon, but I mean, again, based on what we saw yesterday, I took 2 targets out at the first target, and I'm just riding the third. But so far, Amazon's looking okay.
Good. Yeah, Tessa played out both ways. Top into the daily zone, right up to that blue line that we had from pre-market, 398.91. Smacked it and then dropped on off. So that was a quick little in and out.
Go Tesla.
Oh, Tesla. So I guess based on numerology, this is a good year to short Tesla stock.
Well, it's definitely not starting the year very well.
It is not. Absolutely not. Thing is dropped on off pretty hard and heavy. What, 20% since those highs? Ooh, about 20. Yeah, right now today, about 19%.
Yep.
Kevin, I just saw your DM. Do you want to jump in a breakout session, man? You and I and you.
I'm all for it.
You seem hesitant.
Oh no, I'm just wiring up a bathroom. But
Okay.
I could,
Yeah, if you don't want to talk to me, it's okay.
no, it's all good. I'm on my own over here, so I got a minute.
All right, let's do it. Let me load up a breakout, and we will be all set, brother man. Let's make it happen.